Good morning, collective. It's Sacred Spiritual Healer. For anyone new to the channel, remember that energies are fluid. If I'm stating something regarding the divine feminine or divine masculine, it's the divine feminine or masculine energy within each of us. And take the energies of the reading as it pertains to your situation. Although I do specify in the recent past or in the present for whom those energies are for. Also, anyone that wants a personal reading, there are a few openings usually left in the week for someone. If you want to email me, sacredspiritualhealer@gmail.com. If you have questions, feel free to ask. And let's get started. Know that not all messages are going to resonate. This is the twin flames, twin soul connection, general messages. Certainly could still apply to a high-level soulmate, especially in the event that your twin is either deceased or not going to be awakened before they're deceased, or right there on that cusp. Know that I'm not sure why we need to say that, but Spirit's sending it out. Needless to say, moving forward, that high-level soulmates would be sent to that person that won't be having a twin connected. So continue to work your mission. Sorry about that. Continue to work in your soul purpose, your mission, for further growth for yourself, union within yourself, because it still helps the collective and it helps draw that high-level soulmate to you in the event that your twin is not living or not going to be. Namaste, Spirit, for true and precise messages for their overall energy, divine feminine and divine masculine. Thank you. Okay, so divine feminines, we're coming up with the Lasti Moon's Daughter, and this is all about number 11 card. You see in the bottom his little face, got that funny grin, because he's listening to his intuition, his higher self, tapped into his higher self, and being very gleeful, very happy, because they feel that glow within themselves. They are shining brightly. They know that they are stepping into their power, and this is a beautiful energy on this card. I love their smirks on this. It's like they know something you don't know. Okay, and the divine masculine coming across also with beautiful energy, the Singer of the Chalice. It's number 3 card, body, mind, and soul. This also to me is like an earth energy, grounding energy, because it looks kind of like a fawn or a deer. Knowing that they are listening to their higher self now, their crown chakra here is open, pinging. Their third eye, their throat chakra, and heart chakra are open and activated. Of course, also with each reading we send out, Spirit sends out a blessing to the collective that listens to these messages to activate or clear blockages from your chakras, as well as activating the Kundalini and pineal gland for that third eye activation. So you can see what your true soul path and mission are, and get into mission. Spirit says get into mission, get into your soul purpose. Know that it's one step at a time, baby steps, little babies. Remember, learn to crawl before they can walk, not to mention before they can run. And that is awkward sometimes. You know, little babies, they like wobble, they like when they first start to walk. And it's okay to be a beginner, because everyone starts out somewhere, right? So we're going to look at the energies first of the recent past of the divine person when watching the channel, okay? And then after that, we'll get the near past of the counterpart. So Spirit, bring in true and precise messages of those watching the video, please. And the divine counterpart in which they're thinking about. Near past or recent past. Thank you. And our Spirit likes to keep these cards mixed up as to what day we're using what deck. That's okay. Alright, in the career sector for the collective, please. Be sure and like, subscribe, and share these channels so that it can grow to get the messages out to the rest of for the collective, especially since there are blessings of their chakra energies in there. It helps others to awaken or ascend on their ascension. Current energies for the collective, please. And in the near future for the collective, those watching the video, their near future, please. And the near future of the person they're thinking about, their divine counterpart. Thank you. Alright. This is going to be clarifiers. Just getting the cards out so that you don't have to listen to the shuffles. True precise message of spirit from Spirit Wheel. What do the spirits want? What message do spirits or ancestors wish to bring forth? Spirit guides. Not sure. Okay, let's get started. So in the recent past, someone wanted to bring forth or have brought Knight of Pentacles, surrendering to spirit, letting go of control of the situation, but wanting to make an offer, a token of, perhaps a token of peace offering type, wanting to bring forth this message to their counterpart. Perhaps this is a member of the collective, those of you that are watching. Okay, perhaps you wanted to make this offer. You want peace in the connection. Just want to message or speak to them. Maybe you're not in communication currently, or you are, but there's been something said that you want to communicate. But this is an offering coming across, and in the recent past, it's an okay, Spirit saying this one first, my bad. 10 of Cups. That message coming forward, that peace offering was regarding their wish fulfillment, regarding their 10 of Cups, and healing your inner child. For some of you, perhaps you have children with your counterpart. But a new beginning in the recent past, Ace of Swords. You saw the light and you stepped into your power, stepped into your throne, and things were illuminated, allowing you to have this new beginning. There was a change that took effect, perhaps with this recent shift in energy. Everyone felt it the other day. I did bonus reads for it as well. Check out your signs. That should be, you can check out your sun and moon sign as well. Your counterpart is 10 of Wands. Here, I feel like this one's trying to carry the burdens forward. You see here where he's moving forward but still carrying these 10 of Wands. This is an ending to this forward movement of carrying these burdens forward and putting an end to that. Putting an end to the unequal balance of the 6 of Pentacles here, not seeing the Spirit was giving them all the abundance in all things. All they had to do was look up, look to Spirit, but instead they were just giving breadcrumbs to you, to the counterpart. And Queen of Swords, somebody with the counterpart, Queen of Swords, sitting in their throne, contemplating their next move, ready to cut out things that no longer serve them. Let's take a look at the career. Somebody doesn't want me to talk. My throat chakra just like clammed up. Again with the ending of the burdens. Alright, so in the career sector, 5, laying down things that no longer serve them and moving on, 3-party situation. Leaving behind that situation. They feel victorious in this decision regarding their crossroads. And this could be not only 3-party situation, someone they worked with, but it could also just be decisions of making a decision of more than one job, perhaps, for some of you, or a change of jobs. But you're laying down the burdens, carrying, dropping them. 10 here, ending to carrying these burdens forward. It's being dropped, being let go. Either you're letting them go or Spirit's removing them from your grip. Here the chariot is moving things forward. Spirit is catapulting. Here the hand, it's a cloud, but it looks like Spirit's hand taking a hold of the beak and catapulting them forward movement, to a higher level for their highest good. The chariot. Okay. So you may feel like things are out of your control because Spirit is making those changes for you, moving things around, moving the energies, because things have taken place that were not for someone's highest good, and they needed to correct the situation. The hunter, number 9, near completion. Also have a bear in here, earth energy. Being grounded. And the need to be grounded. Being in touch with Mother Earth. Both looking back and forward, not deciding whether they wanted to go back or forward. That decision making. Do I go back or do I move forward? Same with here, still holding on to the crossroads, the 2 swords. Spirit just says they needed to make a decision, but they weren't making the decision, so the decision was made. They weren't moving forward, so Spirit's catapulting them forward, the situation forward. Number 4 is divinely protected, soul retrieval, calling in your fragmented pieces of your soul so that you can be whole within yourself. And usually you do that during the waxing moon. During the waning moon, you cut things out of your life, you remove things, you surrender, but it's a time for cutting away things that don't serve you, is the waning moon. During the waxing moon, you call things in. So soul retrieval, perhaps someone here in this situation is calling in their soul, fragmented pieces of their soul, fragmented pieces of their heart, healing, doing the work, and letting go of those burdens. Standstill. Some of you were at a standstill because the counterpart wasn't doing the work. The counterpart perhaps was still gripping and holding on to those burdens, but Spirit has removed that situation. Number 7, of divinely having the strength to move forward, knowing that you are divinely protected and divinely guided. Listening to your higher self, listening to Spirit. Good job. Number 11 card, cleansing. More letting go, which is good. We're in the waning moon, so now is the time to detox. Now is the time to release more burdens. Release the burdens. Detoxification, we talked about that yesterday. The apple cider vinegar, if you're doing an internal cleanse, you can put a capful of apple cider vinegar in water, 8 ounces. It's going to be nasty, but drink it every morning for a few days, or every morning. It will detoxify your body, help get rid of the toxins within your body. Also, MAG-7 helps also. Energy flow. By detoxification, it will help the energy flow through you to help you be of a higher vibration, because letting go of those and releasing toxins, not only in your internal body, but in the environment around you. It's kind of like that spring cleaning. Use sage. For some of you, if you're not able to burn sage, know that they do have sprays that are sage that you can still spray. So, like if you live in an apartment building, I know you can't necessarily just light up something that might send off a smoke detector. They do have sprays to help detoxify your environment of negativity and low vibration. Help the energy flow. Do your meditations every morning. Be in tune. Sit still in the morning and listen to your spiritual guidance from your spirit guides, from your ancestors. Thunderbird clan here. This looks like an eagle, feminine energy. Also have a moon, also feminine energy. Know that you are a starseed and you're here for a purpose. You're a light worker. You're here to heal others. This is your imminent change is here to ensure that you're in your life purpose, in your mission. Spirit is going to continue to work getting you towards that, towards your mission, towards your soul purpose. Because it was when you reincarnated here, it was a contract or agreement with the universe that you came here for a purpose, and it's time to give up your earthly habits such as toxicities and step into your power, step into your mission. Imminent change. Spirit's going to catapult you forward and release those or remove those burdens from you if you don't release them. Life force, it's going to be forceful. Spirit will send towers moments for some of you. Not sure who these very aggressive assertive energies are coming through from Spirit saying, yeah, things have taken place. People have set spells in place trying to stand against the divine counterpart, and know that the divine feminine, divine masculines are divinely protected, and those that try to stand against them, even if it is a divine counterpart, that will be imminent change, imminent life force change, and rebuilding of a situation, moving things around for the highest good of the divine, for their mission. Number 9, again, near completion, trust. Spiritual path of the South is regarding the twin connection, mirroring one another, personal space, openness, faith. Have the faith. Be open not only with yourself but with your counterpart. Your personal space, again, about I'm getting the to cleanse your personal space. That's your home environment, as well as for some of you, it may even be your work environment. But Spirit's saying cleanse, do a cleansing in the personal space during your meditation as well. All right, here we have the anthem in your truth. Step into your power, commander of power here, and be in your truth. Shine your light brightly. Know that every effect, every change, every moment, every movement you make is a ripple effect to the collective, to the other, those other healers, the other light workers. Thank you, Spirit. And spirit guides are all around you, as spiritually, again, with the protection, spiritually protected for this mission, for this journey, so that you can move forward as a high priest or high priestess. This is the priest, guardian, divinely guarded, divinely protected, moving forward, working both being grounded and spiritual in one, well balanced. And to balance yourself, again, with the meditations, helping to balance your chakras so that you can move forward. Chalice of fertility for some of you. Perhaps you will be birthing new beginnings, helping others birth new beginnings as well. Fertility. Also, some of you may be reproducing or having babies, getting people pregnant, so be careful if you don't want that. But the sun is shining on this endeavor. The rainbow is here at the end, right after a storm. There's always a rainbow, and know that, again, with the divine protection in place, a lot of spiritual warfare is going on, and know that you are protected here so that you can continue in your mission and your purpose. In the present energy, you have 3 of Pentacles, putting the work in, studying, listening to your intuition so that you can balance. Regarding the tree of life, the quantum physics, the studies of your connection, you're also mirroring one another. As you heal yourself, you are healing and helping to your counterpart to heal themselves and move forward. But they also have to put the work in. If they're not, if they're trying to drown their connection to spirit with, um, numb themselves with chemicals or ignore the connection, trying to walk away from the connection, then of course spirit will give other options, move things drastically around, because now is the time to be in mission. Is not a time to dawdle, not a time for hermit stage. Now is a time of action. Seven of Cups, Spirit is sending many options, spiritual options or connections to you, signs and synchronicities all around you to follow, so that you follow the path in your mission, in your soul purpose. And Three of Cups, celebration, regarding this option, regarding your new enlightenment, your aha moments that you see now, perhaps what your mission is, or perhaps you're seeing what your soul purpose. You're receiving those either dreams through dream state, or even if it's through a tarot reading, but you're finally seeing the light of where you're supposed to be and what steps to take. The Hangman, you've seen things now from a new perspective, uprooting your old belief systems, leaving behind the dark, and shining your light to illuminate those shadow self, healing yourself, and enlightening with the new belief system in which you learned when you did the study. Here we have Four of Wands, stability. Know that here there is work being done behind the scenes, that you will have something to celebrate regarding your stability, your partnership with your counterpart. In the near future, for you, again, celebration, balance, Chariot moving forward. Sweet. Great. Okay, the Chariot wants to move forward here in the near future. Forward movement. Number 7 card as well. Perhaps looking back at how far you came, and the things that you've gone through, the growth and the change, are, you feel like it's day and night of the awakening process. You are different. You see the change in yourself, and so do others. They see your glow. All right, Two of Pentacles, balance, knowing that the gifts are coming in from the divine, shining light brightly on you, and you will have something to celebrate. Three of Cups, pouring of your self-love that you've given to yourself. You have overflowing love now, and you're ready to pour that into and merge with someone else into the one Ace of Cups. Your divine counterpart, the one you're thinking about, is taking that leap of faith forward. Is the Fool card here, ready to celebrate with you and move forward. They want to come forward with a Page of Pentacles, that, again, the peace offering, the token of a message coming forward to you, shining their light brightly from the inside out. Standing up, Seven of Wands, against the naysayers, against the gossip. This is also a teacher card. Perhaps your counterpart is meant to be a teacher to help guide others on their journey. Let's get some clarification. Spirit, give us true, precise messages of clarification on the present energy, please. And in the near future, for those watching. And the near future for the counterpart, the one they think of. Okay, so Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah, filling your own cup with self-love, nurturing yourself so that you can move forward, knowing that that's part of the journey, is the unity within self first. To love yourself, to be in union with self and spirit before you can move into union with your counterpart. The Seven of Cups, the options coming at you. divinely guided. Also, the signs and synchronicities. Knowing now that knowing that you are protected from divine regarding anyone trying to harm you. If there's anyone trying to do spell work against you, the divine will be protecting you. It will also be, I'm going to say, grave mistake for them or anyone to do dark magic or a curse against you to try and hurt you, make you sick, make you injured, or to stop you in your soul purpose, in your path, stop your growth, would be a grave mistake, I'm hearing, in which Spirit would come in then and make the changes needed so that the person is divinely protected. King of Swords, stepping in their power, celebration, moving forward with truth to this communication. The Hangman here, putting the work in, and for some of you, you've received or will be receiving a letter or a message, again, about the unbalance that was there. You've been putting the work in, but it was unbalanced, and Spirit is sending you a message, whether it's through this tarot reading, or if it's through literal message, such as a text, email, snail mail, or just through your spirit guides as well. But you've been putting the work in, and now there's a change. Four of Wands, balance, being playful also with your heart, be playful from the heart. I'm sorry, I'm hearing I was corrected. Knight of Coins, moving forward with wanting to speak about the situation for stability, for a connection. Someone wants to come forward and speak about this connection, but to be playful and with your heart. Okay, in the near future, there may be an end to the lovers of a certain situation, whether this is a three-party situation, lover, or another, but snake energy was here dividing this connection, and therefore Spirit came in with a King of Wands so that you are divinely protected to move forward regarding this flame, regarding your faith and your purpose, your mission. Your counterpart, the one you're thinking of. Again, with the coins, number 3, putting the work in. They are putting the work in. The one you're thinking about, your counterpart, they're doing the work. 3 of coins. And they perhaps were in the past caught in a web of lies, or perhaps they were caught in something that they didn't know which way to go. It was self-sabotaging here because they were overthinking it, monkey mind. I think I had that somewhere else. It was a different reading. Number 8. But the sun or the moon is here to illuminate the path so they can come out of this in the near future and bring in their harvest so that their harvest can come to fruition. 7 of coins. Advice from Spirit. Spirit, what is the advice you have for the collective regarding the present energy? 3 of Pentacles. To be creative, to be a co-creator, and create a new situation. Change has taken place regarding the very fabric, and here it's time to co-create with Spirit for a change of those burdens. Warrior, another 5, again about change. The warrior woman is cutting things out that no longer serve her, and if not, then Spirit is cutting the things out that were bringing harm. But there is victory here with the Knight or King of Swords. And Spirit wants you to trust that you will be victorious in your mission, that no one can harm you in a situation of this guy's holding a gun to someone's head here, and someone else standing over it. Spirit is standing over, knowing that, telling you, Spirit is protecting you, and you will be victorious. You will not let anyone harm you. The Hermit card here on top of the Hangman. Number 9, near completion. It's time to come out of the Hermit state, shining your light, moving forward with regards to also with clinging to your baggage, you need to leave that behind, the things that no longer serve you. Shine your light and move forward. And with the Four of Wands and this Knight of Coins, the message that wants to come in is Scout. Watch for the wolf in sheep's clothing in your environment. Number 4, knowing you're protected from the wolf that's in sheep clothing. But be on the lookout. The Scout, listen to those messages. Spirit is sending you the smoke signals, per se, so that you can make the correct decision, the right choice. Number 5, again, you have 555, about change. Shaman, healer here. The sun is going to shine on you between this twin connection, and they are here to heal the situation so that you can be in your soul purpose, your mission. Trapper, regarding that partnership, perhaps you felt like you were trapped in a connection or someone was trying to trap you, but Spirit is clearing that way for you. Yes, it has been a trail of tears, and perhaps there are, but Spirit's saying to move forward and not to have those tears. Things that were coming against this connection, a defiance. They were defying the connection. They were defying Spirit. And justice came in to correct that, to drop the burden, to catapult forward. Chief counsels, your spirit guides. Number 4, again, protected in that situation. Moving to the counterpart. Advice from Spirit. Yes, they have been sending you smoke signals. Spirits and your spirit guides are giving you signs and synchronicities regarding something from the shadow side, the counterparts. Number 4, again, with the silence. You are protected. Go within, meditate, and know that Spirit is speaking to you in your meditations, and listen. Journal your dreams as well when you go to bed or go to sleep. Ask Spirit to help you to remember when you awaken what you were dreaming about, so you can journal it, and they will, of course, help you with that. Getting back on the horse and to move forward, and allow the tower to fall in the situation, the burdens that are going to be removed. Spirit is saying that this is being removed from them and catapulting you forward. Regarding a situation that someone was trying to harm this connection, or stopping you from being in mission. It's vital, the Spirit says, that you have celebration. Spirit wants you in mission in your soul purpose. And the guidance from nature, Spirit, your spirit guides. Owl medicine. Be wise in this healing yourself, and know that they are there to help you in your journey. Spirit of water is all about cleansing self and environment. Allow the water to cleanse the low vibration, the negativity. Also, I'm getting that go near water, go by a lake, a water fountain, go by the ocean if you can. Then, if not, then perhaps maybe soak in a hot bath and meditate for that cleansing. Yes, perhaps this feels like a great mystery as to why you're being catapulted forward from this burden of someone trying to bring you harm. Spirit wants you to know that you don't need to know the details, know that it's for your highest good. And to not dwell on it. That changes are being made for your highest good. Sarah, fertility. Someone telling you, people in the collective are getting pregnant, or they've gotten someone pregnant. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, give birth to new conditions. It's about birthing new businesses, new ideas, again, with your soul purpose, your mission. If nothing else, just open a YouTube channel and start helping others in the same mission. Lakshima, bright future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine regarding this situation. Spirit has your back. Spirit's protecting you. The gods and goddesses are protecting you as well. Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. Yes. focus first on yourself, right? You have to focus your energy on healing you and then those in the collective. To be in soul purpose and your mission to help others in this journey. This message coming across today, something was trying to impede or stop you from your soul purpose, and Spirit saying it's vital that you get a mission. Angel of prayer, ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. If you don't know what your soul purpose or mission is yet, then ask your spirit guides, ask for guidance. You should be receiving with your third eye the clarity, you're receiving messages, what that is. Perhaps it's something to do with healing or helping others. Well, it would be some helping others, your light worker. But in what avenue that is for you, ask your angels. Goddess of psychic protection, what you believe you create. No one can harm you. No, you are divinely protected. God of reflections, the qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection, yes. And same if they are thinking ill of you, or what they think of you is their reflection. So if things are triggering you with someone, know that that's a reflection of something you need to go within and heal within yourself. All right. So this is your daily message. Again, very assertive energy coming through regarding the letting go of the burden and being catapulted forward. So if you feel this drive, this energy, this change, that is why, because Spirit has gone in and made move things around in the universe to move you forward. All right. Have a blessed day.